The craziest thing in my mind just happened to me, and this is how I know that we are screwed as a society and maybe screwed as women as well. But I was at this event today, and this really attractive guy came up to me, introduced himself, asked me a few questions, told me about himself. Very impressive, by the way, like super cool resume, tall, like attractive, kind, like so kind. And then he just asked me if I'd like to go out on a date and go to dinner with him. Just straight asked me, like that was it. And I was kind of taken back in the heat of the moment, but I was like, yeah, absolutely. And my friends were right there watching. And so we exchanged numbers, and he texts me, and before everyone says like, oh, you're going to get kidnapped. Like, I've been in so many situations where I actually should have been kidnapped. Like I gave my number, and I'm walking back to my hotel room, and I'm thinking, I can't believe he just like came up to me and asked me to go out on a dinner date with him. Like that's so crazy. And then I'm thinking to myself, he's weird. He has to be weird. Like he has to be some weirdo. Like who just does that? He's clearly weird. I'm like, wait, no, Michelle, that's like what people used to do.
Yeah. Okay. So stop it there. That is normal dating. And guys, I'm going to tell you, she says, oh my God, I thought it could be weird. But she wakes up and realizes it wasn't. Be weird. I say that. Be the weird guy. Be the guy who has, if you really like somebody, be the guy who has the balls to go up and say, hey, do you want to go out to dinner with me? How funny that her friends were like, oh, you're going to get kidnapped. I mean, the dumb hurts. Like somehow a guy going up to you in person and saying, hey, do you want to go out on a date? It's going to get you kidnapped. But be getting yourself entangled with some online exchanges with some rando who doesn't even have to put a face to his words isn't going to get you kidnapped. Ladies, why are you so dumb? This is so dumb. And she says he had a super cool resume. He's tall, he's handsome, all of these things. But this kind of goes with the clip that we did prior, because I wanted to show you how removed we're getting from what's healthy. People are not healthy anymore. They're not healthy. And we can talk about toxins, and we can talk about the environment, and we can talk about, big pharma, and we can talk about all that stuff. But one of the main reasons people aren't healthy anymore is because there's no sense of community. People don't have the same type of interconnectedness in person that they used to. And it's a soul drain. There's isolation. So many people are feeling isolated and alone. And then you dig into the fear. You start to become afraid of things. Then you start scrolling. You get your dopamine hits from the phone. It's making people deeply, deeply, deeply unhealthy. And if you think back, like even just the health of a family used to be about community, right? You said grandma, grandpa, aunts, uncles, everyone would watch the kids, it's a sense of community that really stabilized people. And if you look at some of the healthiest cultures in the world, there's a deep sense of community. Everyone always says, oh, when I go to Italy, to these small towns in Italy, I eat the food and I eat the gluten and I feel great. It's not just about the gluten. It's also think about the surroundings, the nature. Yes, the lack of EMF and all that stuff, but think about the community, the family, what matters to those people. And we're losing it. And she's pointing that out. So guys, I will say to you, yes, will there be women who are like, oh my God, he was so weird. He actually came up to me. But they will remember that. And if they will have a second to think about it and be like, wow, that's pretty cool. Because I think all women actually do crave deep down inside the gentleman. It's just that they've abused that privilege in many respects, as we've talked about. But when you really like someone, part of being a masculine guy, when you really like someone, is not being afraid to go up to them and say, hey, do you want to go out on a date? It's not masculine to hide behind your phone. It's not masculine to hide behind your DM. It's not masculine to have a whole conversation here because you're too afraid to have it eye to eye. That's not masculine. So if you want to really own your masculine energy and you want to live in that regardless of what women are around you or regardless of what's going on, you want to feel that and be in touch with it, you got to have the balls to go up to a girl and say, hey, I want to take you out. I want to take you out. Let's do it. And she will feel that confidence. And I guarantee you that it will have an effect. Now, will she say yes every time? No. Will you be right on target every time and be targeting a woman who deserves your time? No. But that's life lesson, right? That's what it's about. Builds your backbone. It builds even more of that masculine energy because it's going to build you up. You're going to get a sense of, oh, I did it. Okay, worst that happens. Somebody says, no, who cares? Done, right? And you're not hiding behind this. This is cowardly. This is lazy for everybody.